back more into S.H.I.E.L.D. This is episode 11 of season 7, and oh my goodness, folks, I think today is the day. I will be crushed if it's not. I think today is the day we get FITZ back. My favourite character, not just in S.H.I.E.L.D., in anything ever. I need it to happen. I can't fathom a world where he's not in it until like 12 and 13, which are airing next week. The show ends next week, which is already enough to make me burst into tears. But if he's not in this one, that means we're going to get him back and lose him forever on the same day. I'm not about that life. That will not suffice. That won't do. So, I'm going to clown and hope today is the day. With the way the last episode ended, which is also a very good episode, they really did set it up to get some answers. So, oh, please, I miss him so much. I need him back. So, hopefully, that will be happening in this one. Maybe we get some flashbacks. Maybe we see him in present day, see what he's up to. But either way, Nathaniel and Garrett have Gemma and Deke, which isn't ideal. And then everyone's parents are dead, basically, which again isn't ideal. And I think Daisy's going to go on the warpath. Hopefully, Quake Nathaniel's face-off. I would enjoy to see that. Thank you, sir, to you. But yeah, I'm really excited to kind of delve into this, but just knowing I'm only going to sit down and watch a new episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. one more time after this is actually kind of heartbreaking. So just enjoying every second while we can, hoping, as always, for an amazing episode. And it's season 7, so they're pretty good at doing that and delivering. So we'll see what happens. Probably going to be painful, but oh, par for the course, isn't it? I've had 7 years of it now, so you'd think I'd be used to it. You'd think we'd all be used to it, but we're not. We're clowns. But I love you all anyway. And yeah, episode 11, very, very excited to see what's going to be happening next. So let's get into it.
This isn't your fault. I should have quaked that psychopath bonus part when I had the chance.
I mean, yeah, but you couldn't have known that
You're clear, 616.
he was going to be this annoying.
You must be Dave.
Yeah!
Where did they take Simmons?
What's the plan here, Deke? He's a motherfucker.
I'm a perfect candidate, with the perfect instrument to save lives. I've suffered plenty at his hands.
What do you mean, instrument?
Yeah.
Knowledge of history.
So have I. So have all of us.
You believe in S.H.I.E.L.D.? There must be a reason.
Nothing to do with you. Piss off. They're her found family.
Every child loves her mother. Not every mother loves her back.
Fuck.
I'm sorry you didn't get that. I'm sorry you threw it away.
It could be like in Inescapable, when Gemma, like, pictured her friends and Daisy saved her.
No energy in the universe is created. It's yours. That means that every bit of energy inside us, every particle, will go on to be...
This is my favourite speech in the show. Fuck, don't do that to me. Like, what, 10 minutes in?
I miss you.
I'm here.
Together.
If this is the FITZ we get in this episode, I'm gonna sue.
Whatever memory I want, you are blocking me.
Maybe I'm not equipped.
Oh, fuck you. Oh.
How?
Oh no.
Hi, Nana. How's your day been?
You coming?
Oh. Okay, let's go. And the suit. The suit.
I already have a sister to save. Her name is Gemma Simmons.
You have flown this thing before, right? A few times?
In spirit.
How are you going to get the hangar doors open without director authorization?
We can't.
We can't play by her rules.
Is he gonna come?
Authorization granted.
Yes! Oh, Mac, you're the best.
Give me that seat before I change my
Oh, I'm hyped. I want to see Mac rip Nathaniel's head off. I feel like Susan needs like a foam finger. It's like Go Daisy written on it.
I crack her skull, put her in a coma, and then go fishing around in her brain.
Oh shit. Oh, is he gonna break Diana? Oh fuck. Oh no 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 no.
If you think that you can...
Oh, you. I'm afraid.
My goodness.
That'd be a hell of a thing.
Lee thought I was out of control.
You were. I saw it.
I was being confined. Suffocated. I needed out.
Okay, calm down. Show me that you can control.
So you're a stroppy teenager. Oh yeah, looks real controlled. Oh no.
And lowered our firewalls for civil.
You're my firewall. Oh, this bitch.
You killed my hunters. Prepare to meet the
Now, maybe don't recite the messages out loud. I can.
They just cut to Lance somewhere.
You think it's still out there? The OG timeline?
I pray it is, but
Yeah, this whole timeline thing. I feel like some of them might go back, some of them will stay.
We're not just gonna turn into the people who used to work together and, you know, well, hey, I'm in town and we used to be
Your
close
family.
a long time ago. You guys are my family. I don't know who I am without you guys.
Daisy,
No, it's...
you know exactly who you are. With anyone.
Yeah, you're gonna have him, I think.
Really?
Why are you smiling?
Because Yo-Yo owes me $20.
I love that he's such like a big brother.
It won't be the same.
I won't. That's okay.
Is it? Oh,
Why won't this work?
I'm the only
'cause
one
you're
who can use
thick.
this device.
Aww.
We must act now.
Yeah, of course.
She's due for the Coulson talk.
I don't think so. That's your duty now. I've got a new superpower I'm very busy with, but so do you.
Alright, yeah.
Used to be.
You would prefer we didn't survive?
We want you to stop helping the.
I don't want to be mean, but... Oh! Well.
She's gonna go kill. That's the least pointer in the right direction. There's no name that comes free of consequence. We have to...
Grant Ward. This is who I am. Who I'm meant to be. And someday, I'm gonna show her that.
Ha!
Xia Ying's here. How about we show her right now?
Oh, okay. Interesting play.
What are your intentions?
Sir?
With Daisy?
Oh my god.
I don't have any intentions.
I think you do, buddy.
Well, you better get some. Because this thing is coming for you.
This thing.
God love.
I'm not about to let her get hurt again. You hear what I'm saying?
I think so. I would never hurt her. Quake. Do you not hear how hilarious that sounds? Quick.
Do not despair. Yours is one of the better brains I have seen.
Have to admit, I might be getting a bit jealous. All the time you two are spending together.
Fitz, I think we're moving close to a working design.
Well, I'm not. Need better materials than this salvage scrap.
It's a good thing we are building a time machine, as it does not matter how long it takes.
Well, thanks for the vote of confidence, Enoch.
I would just like to take a moment and go,
Could just take some time to live.
Fitz,
We built a nice home for ourselves here.
is this about the blood work?
No. And yeah. But because we deserve it. Regardless.
fucking do. Blood work is
Last memories together.
scaring me. It's the gift. Oh fuck, I'm nervous again. It's bad, I'm completely switched off now.
It's okay, she can heal. she just needs some help. A quake. Where's my sister? You know who did this, Cora? No, he must have had a reason.
Yeah, he's a dickhead.
But I'll feel the guilt inside, the guilt for having left a part of me being drawn away. I don't want to forget. I don't want to forget. I don't want to forget. I don't want to forget.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, I promise.
I don't want to forget. Don't want to forget. Don't want to forget.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck, that's some serious Angel, I will remember you vibes. Oh my God.
Guessing from his attitude that he didn't find FITZ.
Fitz? Who's Fitz? Today tastes like
No.
staying in.
I lost my pen, so pencil it is.
All he wants is chaos.
Chaos. You're not using my pain?
I'm so done with her. Go away.
You think you feel what's inside me?
Yes.
Literally her deal this season, bitch. Whoa, Matrix or what? Oh no.
Time to go, sunshine.
Welcome. Quake? Is it funny? Not if that's what you like to be.
The press called me that.
You should probably put a Q on your utility belt so people know it's you.
That's really smart.
If Daisy gets a Q, I think Malik should have a C.
That's all you can
Guess what that stands for?
What did I say?
I don't know, I don't listen to you! Oh, blowing up all the bases. There it goes, oh. Oh fuck!
In a moment.
We're just getting
He
started.
gets the tag again.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Break his neck. Okay.
This is the last mission together, isn't it?
Oh my god, they're gonna do a Spies Goodbye. Well, really good episode. It's probably my bias, but it really picked up in the second half when a certain someone showed up. Only in flashbacks though, still waiting for obviously present day. I'm so nervous about that. I just need to get it out of the way first. I need to talk. I need to express my feelings. I need reassurance. Even if you don't believe it, give me reassuring comments, please, because I'm going to be thinking about blood work for a whole fucking week. It's going to live in my mind rent-free. I don't know what to compute with that. First of all, welcome back Ian, welcome back Fitz. Thank fuck. I've missed you so much. My comfort character is here. That was good. But I'd forgotten what it was like to be concerned about him. Now I fucking am. I loved finally getting some of those flashbacks, filling in the gaps there about the immediate aftermath of the end of season 6. So yeah, there. I mean, we still don't know a lot, but they mentioned blood work, what that could mean, and that maybe they should just live for a bit because they deserve it, which they fucking do. They've been through so much shit. But blood work, it could mean Gemma's pregnant, and they have a daughter that they've left behind, or Gemma's left behind, and that's what she's forgotten about. Which is already tragic and sad, but that's probably the best case scenario. Another thing is one of them ill? Is Fitz ill? Is Gemma ill? If Gemma's ill, she seems to be fine now, so is Fitz ill, but they can't kill Fitz again, could they? But what if they do, and like, they talk about different timelines and shit? What if like one of them dies and then the other one goes to a different timeline and stays there so they can still be with them in the different timeline? And Gemma's forgotten Fitz in present day. Like, what the fuck? That's annoying and awful, and I hate it. Thank you. I've lost my pen. I threw it away when that happened. I found my notebook. I can't find my pen. I had to use a pencil to write my last few notes. But for the first time in 11 episodes, I got to write Fitzsimmons as a note. So that's a joyous occasion, but I don't even know. I'm so concerned. I couldn't even enjoy it. I couldn't enjoy Fitz being back and Ian being back and Enoch, seeing him again, however briefly, it was lovely in those flashbacks. Couldn't even enjoy it because they had to twist that knife again. Like, we had to wait all this time for Fitz, and when they bring him up, they make him suffer. I'm just like, aren't you tired? Aren't you tired of it? But apparently they're not. But regardless, it was so good to see him, and I'm still like 99% confident they're going to have a really happy, satisfying ending. So I'm willing to sit it out. This time next week we'll nearly know. This as I'm recording this time next week. Actually no, it's an hour early, isn't it? It starts an hour early next week. So this time next week, End of S.H.I.E.L.D. will have just finished 15 minutes ago. Fuck. Okay. I'm not going to handle that well. But yeah. You know, they've talked about like the ending and stuff. But I heard satisfying ending about season 5, and that did not satisfy me. They killed Fitz, and then there was another version of him, a Fitzical in space, alone, unfound. That wasn't satisfying to me. But hopefully, I just need them to be happy. It's the one thing I need. And it always happens. You know it's going to work out for them. You know they always find their way back to each other. You know it's always going to be okay. But in this moment, I'm just distraught, and I don't want them to be sad, because that makes me sad. And we got Fitz back, but at what cost? Like, what's it going to take to make her remember him again? I knew they were going to do it as soon as they revealed it was like a memory thing. I was like, well, at some point they're going to make her forget Fitz. They just couldn't fucking resist it. There's 2 episodes left of the entire show. They just couldn't resist that last bit of pain and angst. Yeah. But yeah, the whole bloodwork thing scares me. I'm hoping it's like Gemma's pregnant and they had a kid during that time, and Fitz is with the baby somewhere. But I feel like maybe someone's ill. But then again, it's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Your mind goes to like, oh god, one of them's ill if there's something wrong with their blood. And what could possibly have happened to make them ill like that without making it just seem like lazy writing? Just, oh yeah, just give one of them an illness. They just randomly have an illness now. That would be a bit random and lazy to me, if that's the route they're going for. And if that's like an obvious option I'm thinking of, I feel like that's not going to be what it is, because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. are very good with twists like that. So I don't know, I'm concerned. Reassure me, give me your theories. Tell me it's going to be fine, because I'm not dealing well with that. You think after all this time I'm used to the angst with Fitzsimmons, but I guess we haven't seen them both go through shit in over a year at this point. It's been over a year since 613, so it's been over a year since we last saw Fitz. And when they had the flashbacks to like them under the ocean, oh, that's Gemma's speech in that scene is my favourite speech in like the entire show. So just seeing that got me very emotional. The whole episode got me emotional. They were doing a lot of like, do you remember when this happened? Do you remember who you used to be? You know, this is what I love about you, random character. Really wrapping it up. And the Mac and Daisy scene was a big example of that. But, oh god. Very nervous about Fitzsimmons. I'd forgotten what that was like, and I hate it. I was hoping, because we had to wait so long to see Fitz again, it would just be, okay, they're separated, that's the angst. But no, there's clearly more to it. But I love that Fitz is like, you know, we have time, let's just live, we deserve it. I love that he wanted himself and his wife to be happy. I'm glad that he had that thought about himself, because Fitz so often hates himself and feels like he doesn't deserve anything. You know, his speech to Gemma at their wedding, you know, he's like, oh, I don't deserve you, I really don't deserve you. And then he's like, I deserve this, because obviously he's had a lot of more of a healthier growth than that Fitz did, dealing with like, you know, all his mental illnesses and trauma and stuff, his mental break. So that was really nice to see in a way. That was kind of comforting that he's actually looking after himself a bit better. The curls are back. I know a lot of people are happy the curls are back. But I'm just so eager to find out more about what was going on with that blood work. I'm really genuinely not going to be thinking about anything else. I did kind of switch off for the rest of the episode after that, I won't lie. I was already on the brink of switching off with the Cora and Nathaniel stuff. I'm over it at this point. But, man, I'm glad he came back. I'm glad he's back, but oh god, at what cost? We'll see. but I'm scared. I'm fucking nervous. But it was great to see him, great to see Enoch briefly. I'm emotional. What the fuck does blood work mean? Rant over. Right, we'll move on for that, but reassuring comments and reassuring theories would be greatly appreciated, because I'm really freaking out and I'm not doing okay with that information. Oh, just know we have to wait a whole week before we actually get answers about that and see if the ending is happy for them as well. I hope it will be, it better be, otherwise I don't think I'll ever recover. But still, we got Fitzsimmons scenes. Thank you. We got angst, of course, because Fitzsimmons scenes and angst go hand in hand. They are soulmates. So yeah, it's just kind of, it's going to have to be a wait and see situation. There's not much else we can do except wait and see. So yeah, I'm scared but hopeful that it'll work out okay in the end. But yeah. Elizabeth has said she's really happy with her ending in the show, so that's going to keep me going, I think. But it was so good to have my favourite character back, however briefly, you know, it was just a few quick flashbacks, but we know we're going to get more of him, so that's okay. Man. I've really missed Fitz, I've really missed Ian. Just allow me to feel emotion about that as we move forward. Man, it feels good. Okay, other stuff, apart from that. We got a bit of Coulson and May kind of working together. I like the idea that Coulson could read Sybil's code, because he spent all that time in episode 7 being code. That was cool. And then we had May trying to get through to Cora. I like them kind of talking about, you know, the events in Bahrain with that. Being able to feel what she was feeling, showing her Jiang's body, trying to convince her that Nathaniel was, you know, a dickhead, which he is. Don't get me started on Nathaniel, oh my god. But yeah, I'm kind of over Cora. I feel like if they were going to introduce a sister for Daisy, they should have done it seasons ago at this point. You know, they did it with like 5 episodes of the show left to go. So I don't know, and Daisy only found out about it last week. I mean, the actress is really good, the character's fine, but why should we care about her when Daisy clearly doesn't either? Which I loved, by the way, that she was like, yeah, I'm going to protect my sister, I'm going to save my sister. My sister's called Gemma Simmons. I was like, fuck yes she is, I loved that, that was so good. We've had so many moments to see some of Daisy saying, you know, you guys are my family, what would I do without you? And this is just reiterating that. She even said that to Mac as well, and that lovely scene with those two. Mac in this episode was amazing, as he always is, let's be honest, but him talking to Sousa about his intentions for Daisy was hilarious, him teasing Daisy about her feelings for Sousa, him and Sousa having a laugh about Daisy being called Quake was brilliant, him like trying to hold in the laughter was so wholesome and warm, and him just being like, well, I guess we're going our separate ways then, just dealing with it. I kind of took that to mean like, oh, maybe he's ready to kind of step away or maybe settle down a bit with Elena, which would be lovely to see. Hopefully, please, let them be happy. Just kind of, well, if we go our separate ways, you know, it's going to happen. You know, it's kind of inevitable, I guess, in that job that you're going to lose people. So yeah, that intrigued me. But Mac was a wholesome delight from start to finish. Him like breaking the rules, being like, well, need to be unpredictable to beat Sybil. Get out of my chair, I want to sit at the front. That was so good. He had such big brother energy towards Daisy and like Sousa as well. It was just so light-hearted. I'm glad we had some light-heartedness in a pretty kind of heavy episode at times with that trio. Daisy and Sousa, I'm on board. I'm completely on board now. I was very neutral with them when they first introduced it. Last week they had a few moments that were okay. This episode I really enjoyed that pairing. I loved what Sousa was kind of saying, Mac, you know, I'm not going to hurt her. He's a good goddamn man. And I love how into him Daisy is. And him teasing her about Quake and stuff. Absolutely adorable. They better be happy together. I'm on board. Team Doozy. I think it's Team Doozy? I think that's the official name. Chloe and Enver came up with Doozy. I do prefer Daisy Sousa, whatever the other one was, but let's go with Doozy. So yeah, I actually I'm on board with those two now. They are absolutely adorable. Let's go. I have said many a time, and this is an unpopular opinion, I would have been more than happy with Deek Daisy. I thought they would have been adorable. It's not happening. That's okay. But, you know, if that was going to happen, they would have done a lot more to set up in season 6. They didn't, so I was kind of like, well, let's get rid of that thought. Would have been sweet, but it's not how Daisy feels. She's with Sousa. Well, she's going to be with Sousa, hopefully. God damn it, don't kill anyone now. And yeah, I love the chemistry between them in this episode. I loved the whole big brother energy with Mac, and them going off to hopefully save Gemma, get her out of the prediction and the predicament as well. And I love that two of the closest people to Fitz outside of Gemma are Daisy and Mac, and they're going to be the ones to get to Gemma and Deke now and hopefully be like, this is who Fitz is, listen to me, and remind her. I feel like it's going to be this amazing scene maybe when she sees Fitz in person and it just all clicks for her. I know that's kind of a cheesy trope, but I'd be absolutely fucking here for it and I would sob. So yeah, I love everything with those three heading off, and Daisy just being like, oh, I have a sister, okay, well you're a bitch, so bye. I'm going to save my real sister now. The idea of a found family in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I've always loved. They've explored that with Skye in season 1 right from the beginning. That's been a big part of Daisy's character, I think, this season as well. And it's really coming into fruition in a big way. So I love that so much. Everything with those two was great. Deke taking all those beatings, like, so he wouldn't give up the information on his Nana and Bobo. I love him. I love him so much. Protect the cinnamon roll. Protect the child. Lemon child. And, you know, Gem's concerned for him and stuff. So how does she's forgotten Fitz, but she wasn't like, oh, who are you to Deke? So how do you explain that? Like, it's your grandson. How's that going to work? Unless she doesn't. Unless she has forgotten who Deke is, but she wouldn't because she's just like, oh, you're my grandson, but I don't know who your grandfather is. Is that how that's going to work? I feel like Deke can help her remember as well, but see, I'm just going back to the Fitzsimmons thing because I'm just worried about it so much. Ah, my God. But yeah, I love, you know, Deke trying to be protective and taking those beatings, bless him. Absolute trooper, I love him. Oh my God, I'm saying goodbye to all of them next week. What the fuck? I'm losing them forever. Ugh. Anyway, I was expecting a bit more Deke stuff in this one. Him like sneaking around and stuff, but he got caught very quickly, but still. There's a lot going on in this episode, so it is what it is. We'll see what happens with all of that. Sousa, as I already mentioned, was awesome. Such a like great guy, wholesome gentleman, and a lucky bastard that Daisy's into him. Like, imagine that. Imagine a superhero being like totally into you. Amazing. I really appreciate those light-hearted scenes, especially when you pair them with the Fitzsimmons flashbacks. Oh man, so Sousa's great, as we already knew. And then Nathaniel, ugh. I was hoping for a bit more Garrett actually, after he was so good last week. He just kind of had a few cameos really, but maybe we'll get a bit more in the next 2 episodes. Nathaniel, I'm ready for someone to snap his neck or tear his eyes out or rip his bones into pieces. I don't know. I'm just done with him. I don't need him to be around with his new world order. Yeah. I was kind of hoping that tag scene, I can't believe I've got the tag again. I was hoping the tag scene, it would be like Cora, like actually really pissed off that he'd killed Jiang, and like when he went to kiss or something, she just like killed him. That would have been great. Even if she was then like the villain or whatever for the next couple of episodes, the final ones, but that's not where they're going with it. And that kiss at the end, oh goodness me. Did we need that? No, we didn't. So yeah. Nathaniel, Evan Peters, whatever you want to call him, ready for him to die. It's going to be very satisfying to see him die. Him hitting Gemma? No. Allowing Deke to be beaten like that? No. Trying to imprint himself in these amazing Fitzsimmons memories? Fuck off. You're not worthy. So we'll see how they deal with him in the finale. I just hope it's brutal, long, and painful, and I will enjoy it. Even if like one of the 2 episodes is just Nathaniel dying for 40 minutes, I think I would find peace in that. So yeah, he's just the generic villain that you just want dead. So he's playing that part role, I suppose. There's not much else to him. But yeah, I'm ready for him to die now. I was ready for him to die when he got crushed by his new powers in episode 6. Do you remember when I thought that was it and I thought he was just dead? I was like, oh yeah, that was good. I wish that had been the case, but never mind. So yeah, lots of really good stuff in the episode. Yo-Yo had a few kind of fun moments with using her powers and stuff, but you know, she wasn't a big focus in this one. But yeah. How they're going to wrap this up in 2 hours, I don't know. I hope it's satisfying. I hope everything is okay with Fitzsimmons in the end. I really need that to happen, otherwise I will not recover emotionally ever. I will need to get more therapy. Yeah. Boy, it doesn't feel real that it ends next week. I don't want it to be real. One of my biggest regrets is not starting my channel sooner so I could have reacted to more of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So I started with season 5. That was the first full season to start after I started my channel. So I thought it made sense to start from a new season. I wish I could have cherished having Ian as a series regular when I had the chance, but it was still lovely to have him back at long last. So long waiting, the clowning is over, he's back, amazing. Also, worrisome, because bloody blood work, what does it mean? Oh, I'm stressed. Me tearing my hair out. I didn't get a haircut in between the last episode and this one, I was just tearing my hair out in stress. But yeah. I'm not ready to say goodbye to the show, not ready to lose these characters, but it's happening. Final 2 episodes next week. I'm not ready. I don't think anyone is. It's going to be emotional. And yeah, there will be a lot of tears. And it will probably never end. Because what an amazing show. And another awesome episode in a great season. I will say I think it started off a bit slow for me this episode, but it really did pick up in the second half for the most part. I wouldn't say it's one of my favourite episodes of the season, really. I love the Fitzsimmons flashbacks. I loved the Mac, Daisy and Sousa stuff. Everything outside of that, no offence to the characters, it was just kind of like, yeah, I'll take it or leave it. But it still serves the story and moved things forward, and we'll see what happens with it. But those are definitely the highlights for me. But yeah, what an amazing show. Hopefully it ends in an amazing way. And yeah, I will not be sleeping next week. I have 2 episodes of that and the 100 to film in one evening. So yeah. I don't know what to say. I'll gather some thoughts a bit more. I'll probably do like a goodbye video, I think. Maybe sometime during the week or after the episodes have aired, I don't know. But yeah, it's going to be emotional. We're not ready for it, but we're always going to have the show. We can always like relive it, rewatch it. I'm still doing my Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. guides, so that's going to keep me going for at least like another year or 2 probably, doing those. Drunk rewatches, there'll be loads of content still, but 2 episodes left of the show, and hopefully they can end on a real high and a happy ending for Fitzsimmons, please dear God, if you care about me in the slightest. But yeah, loved having Fitz and Ian back, so amazing. I feel full again, I feel complete again. Can't wait for Nathaniel to die. Loved the Mac, Sousa, Daisy stuff. Coulson and Yo-Yo, they still had their badass moments and stuff. But I'm just ready for Nathaniel and Cora to just get in the bin now. And Bloodwork is going to be haunting my nightmares for a week. And maybe even beyond that, depending on exactly what's going on here. But yeah, really good episode. Scared, but excited for next week. It's going to be very bittersweet. Hopefully you guys will join me then. We'll have a bit of a buyer's goodbye to one of the best shows to have ever been put on television with one of the best casts. And I'm not ready to say goodbye to it. So before I burst into tears, I will bid you adieu until next week. Great episode. Fitz is back. He's home. I'm home. Next week's going to be fucking rough, guys, but we'll get through it. Let's do it. Yeah, good episode. Next week. Man, yeah. Until my next reaction, thanks for watching.